Good evening, VC. Dave the Pickup Artist with you this evening. Ensconced here in the psychedelic bunker. I always wanted to be ensconced somewhere. Another weird week. I'm going to show some pickups that I got recently, last month at a Goodwill that I didn't get around to showing. I think I have one garage sale pickup I had that I didn't show, and also I've got a Amazon delivery, some British psychedelia that I'm going to show too. It's very cool. I was at a Goodwill about, I think it had to have been 3 weeks ago. I do not remember which one. We've got several in Jacksonville. And I picked up 3 albums. Now this was they had just wheeled this card out with new records. So I'm thinking, wow, this is cool. Maybe there might be something in here. And you know, again, you're underwhelmed. But there was a couple of keepers in that heap, and the first one was this, the guitar album, featuring 7 of the world's greatest guitarists. So I'm thinking, wow, Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Frank Zappa, who knows? So I look at the listing, and of all these 7 guitarists, the only one that I was familiar with was John McLaughlin, right here. But that was enough, you know. John McLaughlin, I love his music, so I picked it up, and what it is, well, let me show you the insert. Charlie Bird, Chuck Wayne, Eve and John McLaughlin, Buddy Pizzarelli, George Barnes, Joe Beck, and Tiny Grimes. Never heard of any of them except John. Now apparently John McLaughlin's wife is also a musician, and she joins them on stage, and they do a great acoustic, kind of a raga thing. They both sing, and very cool. But I discovered some new guitarists. I was thinking, well, I don't know these guys, but they're all actually very good. Yeah, this is a great pickup. Tiny Grimes I liked. Charlie Bird, who I never heard of, I liked. This is a lot like the album John McLaughlin did with I don't know, he did it with 2 other guitar players, and it was A Night at San Francisco. This is a lot like that, but this has got a lot of electric on it. This has got a lot of electric guitars. So yeah, I'd never heard of most of these folks, but it's a very cool album. Yeah, great for a Goodwill find. And the next is, well, everyone's seen this. This is in every dollar bin in every record store there is, but this was a Goodwill pickup, thrift store pickup. I love this album. I love these guys. 10 Years After, Cricklewood Green. Everybody's seen it. I won't spend any time on it, but what's really cool is this pickup had the poster in it. The poster's really cool, of Alan Lee. Cool. So yeah, I got another, I had this, but now I've got another poster. I can put a poster on the wall and keep one in the album. That's cool. The bummer on this album is the last track. It sounds great up until the last track. Then it's got a skip that definitely affects play. So, but the poster, yeah, the poster was with the, you know, very cool. And the last one I picked up at the thrift store was Old Blue Eyes. Speaking of old, this might be the oldest, now be the oldest record in my collection. This is 1958. It's got very cool glossy stuff on it. First of all, look at the liner notes. Good grief. I attempted to read them, didn't make it through. This is a collection of Frank Sinatra's early songs. Kind of an early anthology, and even the back, they go on forever on the liner notes, but it's very good. It's got, now most of the songs on here I had never heard. Some of them I had, but I'm familiar with the Frank Zappa 50s and 60s stuff, the Rat Pack stuff, and you know, but this is nice. Play is great. Not a skip on here. And if you look on here, we've got a number and a radio station, WW1N. I think this was a radio copy. And we've also got some writing on top there. 1958. This record came out in 58, so it was probably in their rotation. And yeah, that was pretty cool seeing that. And the last one I have is very cool. The Open Mind. This is a Record Store Day release from 2018. It's part of a signed number. This is number 1044. This is British psych band. And I originally wanted to show this on my LSD virus video, but it didn't show up in time, so I was glad to get this. Now, these guys had the right idea during the LSD virus. They hid out inside this gentleman's head until the virus lifted, and then you see this a picture of them emerging after the virus lifted and carrying on with their lives. But their life wasn't that long. They kind of broke up after this album, and they had a single that actually didn't even appear on this album, but this has got a lot of goodies in it. Let me show you the back cover. The band, I guess they're from London. And in this, we've got, first of all, we've got the album. And it looks like Sunbeam Records has done a nice attempt to recreate the original label. If you have the original of this album, it's worth a lot of money. But yeah, it's 180 gram vinyl. Also in this, we have a 7-inch of the Magic Potion. Now, the Magic Potion was their single. Of course, it never appeared on the album, but it was on a compilation, the Nuggets 2 compilation. You can find Magic Potion on that. And on this, we've got 4 tracks that I've heard Magic Potion, but I haven't heard the other 3 tracks. I'm really looking forward to listening to this. A photo of the band. That artwork is great. And we got some other stuff here. It also comes with a poster. It's like a promotional poster of the band. The Open Mind. Very cool psychedelia. With a little hard edge guitar, kind of like maybe Steppenwolf a little bit, but fantastic. And let's see. We've also got the booklet, of course. Originally, they started out in '63. They were known as the Drag Set for a while in the mid '60s, and they changed their name. Let's see, they opened up for the Electric Prunes. Very cool, at the Marquee, where every British psychedelic band appeared. More cool stuff. That's the original Philips label. If you have that original, well, it's worth a lot of money. And the photo is of, I don't know who that is, but he's a band member. Very cool package. And we've got some other stuff here. They advertised it with David Bowie's Space Odyssey in one ad. Yeah, how about that? A nice package, nice pickup. Yeah, the band is great. I found out about them. Well, first I heard them on the Nuggets box that I got. And I have Spotify, so they turned up on my Spotify recommendations. So I heard the album and I saw the album cover and I said, well, I have to have that. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you have a great weekend. This is Dave the Pickup Artist, and I'll see you soon.